morning, people of the grid. I'm here at the airport and just wanted to show you, I'm going to be leaving the car here at the airport. Today is Wednesday morning. I'm going to be leaving it until Thursday morning. That's one day. Friday morning is 2 days. I'll be back Friday at midnight. So pretty much almost 3 days that the car will be parked here in the cold, in the winter, not plugged in. So I'm just going to get a snapshot of where the battery is at now, and then just for curiosity's sake, we'll compare it because I'm expecting the car to lose some battery. Now, keep in mind that I don't have any of the energy saving stuff turned on, so energy saving is off. The car, the always connected box is checked, and then turn on the light. And then the other thing I have is a smart preconditioning that's turned off, so it's not going to be warming itself up while I'm away. All the car will be doing is, if I check with the app, that'll wake it up, and then keeping its battery warm at least to a nominal level. So that's where some of the energy loss is going to go. We're going to check out just how much we're going to lose. So let's have a look at where we're at right now. Well, good morning. It is one day after I parked the car at the Calgary airport. I'm here in Santa Monica. It's raining like crazy. Let's take a look at how the Light Runner's doing after one day of being exposed to the cold. It's not plugged in. So after one day, I have lost 20 kilometers of rated range. That's about 13 miles. I'll round up whenever there's fractions. And it's sitting at about -3 Celsius, which is 27 Fahrenheit. So first day, I lost 20 kilometers. We'll see how it goes up until tomorrow. I'm not really checking on it. I think I checked on it once just to make sure I had connectivity. I might do that later today just to make sure I have connectivity. Check once, maybe twice. That's about it. And then I'll check it again, same time tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go brave the wet weather here in Santa Monica. All right. Good morning, people of the grid. Well, it's been now 2 full days, 48 hours since I've left the Light Runner parked at the airport. Interesting thing today, we only lost 10 kilometers today, which is about 6 miles. And the temperature was a little colder today than it was the first day. It was -4 Celsius today, which is 25 Fahrenheit. And if you average the 2 days out, that's an average of 15 kilometers per day of loss. Roughly 9.5 miles per day. So I'm going to measure it again tonight when I land, which will be close to midnight. So that'll add another 12 hours to the window. So yeah. All right, I gotta go to work. Hello everybody, made it back to Calgary. It's actually Saturday morning, it's just after midnight. Checked on the car, temperature here is sitting at a nice balmy -3 degrees Celsius. The Light Runner lost another 12 kilometers today, which is 7 miles, so it's kind of weird. It lost more in half a day than it did yesterday all day. So let's take a look at the totals here. All right, guys, let's summarize what happened. I left on Wednesday. In that 1 day period, from Wednesday to Thursday, I lost 20 kilometers or 13 miles of rated range. That was at 3 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Fahrenheit. On the second day, second 24-hour period, I lost only 10 kilometers, only 6 miles, and then that temperature was about the same. It was 1 degree colder. It was -4 Celsius, about 25 degrees Fahrenheit. On the third day, which wasn't quite a full day, it was short of a full day by about 5 hours, so almost a full day. I lost 12 kilometers, and that's 7 miles. The temperature was -3 Celsius and 27 degrees Fahrenheit. So the temperature kind of was the same throughout the whole period. All in all, over that, let's call it 3 days, it's just short of 3 days. I started out at 262 kilometers and 163 miles. I ended at 220 kilometers, 137 miles, which means my total loss over that 3-day period was 42 kilometers or 26 miles. Now, if you average that out, I did it over a 12-hour period and a 24-hour period, just to kind of get an idea. I mean, the real one that we all care about is how much I'm going to lose in a day, in a full 24-hour period. But just because I like math and calculations, in a 12-hour period, leaving it parked outside in this kind of weather, you're going to lose about 7.5 kilometers every 12 hours, or 4.6 miles in a day. So over a 1-day period at the temperatures of, -3 Celsius-ish, 27 Fahrenheit-ish, you're going to lose 15 kilometers or 9.3 miles. So that's what you should count on, 15 kilometers. And what I always budget for is at least 25 to 30 kilometers, because it does get colder. So I like to have at least 30 as my buffer. If I'm going for 3 days, I want to make sure I have 90 kilometers or about 28 miles in the battery, over and above what I need to get to wherever I'm going. So that's kind of how I plan it, just to make sure that it doesn't run out while it's sitting there parked. I did have the option to plug it in. There's Park and Jet, but I chose not to do that because I wanted to run this test. Now that it is winter, I probably would Park and Jet, although I always run it last minute, so I don't have time to park and then wait for the bus to take. I need to park as close to the door as possible usually, because that's how I do's it. Anyways, hope that was useful for you guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Oh, the other thing, just to note, when you leave your car freezing at the airport like that, when you do come to the supercharger, which is where I'm at now, because I've got to head out to Red Deer, I've got meetings this weekend, the car's not going to charge fast because the battery's cold, and so it's going to take a lot longer for the supercharger to warm up the battery pack, and then it can dump the energy in the pack. So you might be sitting for an extra half hour at the charger. Anyways, just yeah, now you know. I'm going to unplug and run. I'll catch up with you guys another time. Miker out.